What's up, everybody? Got our fight announcement video coming here. Sorry for the noise. I'm at a friend's house right now, and all the kids are running around screaming. So, February 27th fights. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through all the different fights, and if there's an issue with any of it, you guys can get a hold of me. Okay, send me a personal message, whatever. If I got you signed up for something you don't want to do, then we can fix it before the event. There's probably going to be a couple people that I'm guessing aren't going to show up. I'm hoping everybody shows up that's on this list. You know, I told everybody a little while ago that if you signed up to fight, you probably have a match. So, I'm going to get into it, guys. So this is in no order, and you should know by now we don't do our fights in order anyway. So that's working. All right. We got 12 people in here. I'll wait for a little bit more. I know there's going to be more people wanting to watch this, so it's looking like we got 20 on here, but I know a couple people have canceled. And I can also look up some names too. J Pipes, okay. I can also look up some names too and see like what weight they are and everything. But if there's any issues with any of it, you guys, let me know so we can get it fixed before the match. And I would appreciate it if you are on this list. If I mention your name in this video for having a match, leave a comment so that I know that you saw your name be mentioned, okay? Nina. Dylan. Man, you know what? If you ain't working, come on out. You can watch. You don't live that far from me, Dylan. All right. We ready, guys? Drum roll, please. All right. First one I got is Jay Gotham versus the Rope Pusher in an MMA match. Jay Gotham versus the Rope Pusher. MMA match. Jay Gotham's fought a couple times. Rope Pusher came out last time wanting to fight. I believe his opponent didn't show up or something like that. So he ended up not getting a match. And, oh, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm sorry ahead of time if I butcher your fight names. That's just how I am. Whatever I have it wrote down is I'm going to say the opposite of what you guys intended on me saying. That's just how it goes. All right. Next up is a title defense for Golden Hands versus Gallo. That is, of course, a boxing match. Gallo is new, and we needed an opponent for Golden Hands. He was supposed to fight Turco this time, but Turco wanted another month to train. Next up, I got, and I don't know if this match is going to go. I'll try not to, Dylan. We got Turkish Assassin versus Samaritan in a boxing match. I'm not sure about this one. So, you know, I still got to find out from Turkish Assassin if he's actually going to do it or not. Because he signed up to fight, but he was saying something about wanting to work with his brother more. But, I mean, he did sign up to fight. So, the sooner I know for sure, the sooner I can get Samaritan another match. Okay? All right. Turtle versus Hollywood. Turtle's had a few matches. Hollywood fought for the first time last event and picked up a win. That's boxing. Youngblood versus Bfont. Boxing match, 2 newcomers. Neezy Gun versus Reaper. MMA. Reaper fought last time against Ponyboy. All right. Hitman Hans versus Seek John 14 verse 6. I think that's verse 6. That's a boxing match. So I had War Chief versus Shad Shrugs for MMA, but Shad Shrugs did not sign up for MMA, and I made a mistake on that. So both War Chief and Shad Shrugs don't have matches at this point. War Chief needs an MMA match at, I believe, like 165. He's experienced. And Shad Shrugs needs a boxing match at the same weight. So if you're watching this and you got somebody that wants to jump in with either of those guys, get a hold of me now. Okay? Genshi versus Simo, MMA. Genshi versus Simo, MMA. Now this is gonna right here. This is gonna be one of the matches for our 155-pound tournament, guys. This is gonna be Buddy V versus the Dilly Monster. So this is the first round of the bracket, meaning whoever wins this goes on to the next bracket for next month, and then the following month will be the championship match when Scarface comes out. Next is Serpentarius versus Boombox but Boombox had to drop out. So I need a 155-pound MMA fighter for that match. Now, it's not a title fight. If you're under 165, you can fight there. But if you want to get in on that tournament and fight Serpentarius in Boombox's place, you can get in on that tournament. Next match for the tournament is Blacksmith versus Doughboy. That's an MMA match, also 155-pound tournament. Okay. Next we have El Perro versus Solo, and we have that as a kickboxing match. So I made a mistake and I put MMA here, but that is a kickboxing match. Heavyweight kickboxing. Okay. Next we got the Viking Warrior versus Nano Strong for boxing. I'm excited about that one. Both these guys have fought in the yard, and man, that's going to be a banger. Definitely excited about that one. Next one, Pitbull versus J Pipes. That's MMA. Rockadilly versus Anubis, MMA. Real Lion versus Brass Knuckles, boxing. Mark 10 versus the Stripling Warrior. I hope I said that right. MMA. Also, Turtle signed up for a second fight, which is Turtle versus Tiny T boxing. There were a couple people that we didn't find matches for. Snowy, 205 boxing. The only one that I could think that I could jump in there. If Snowy catches this and wants to do a boxing match, I can jump in on that. I'm 3-0 in Street Beefs. That's all the boxing matches I've done. So if you're game, I'm game. If not, maybe we can find somebody that'll do more than one match, and we can get you in there. So that's it, guys. Thanks, Dylan. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's everybody, guys. That's the fight announcement. I'm gonna try to make this video. I'm gonna cut it off here just because. Oh, they can be after. Okay, I'm gonna post this on YouTube also, guys. So I'm gonna download it and post it on YouTube right now. So you guys can come back, go find us on YouTube. Street Beef Scrapyard on YouTube, and watch this video again if you didn't get to see your name, okay? And if you have any questions, personally message me, and I'll get back to you on matchups. Maybe if you are already mentioned fighting and you want to do a second one, maybe we can get you a second match. If you want to do a grappling match while you're out there, we can accommodate that also. Got it, guys? Good. This is going on YouTube, so okay. I can keep talking. All right. So weather's looking good for the fights next weekend. I'm super excited. You know, we got fighters getting closer and closer to getting their names on the Wall of Fame. Uh, God, what's up, Cody? Cody, I need you to come out and fight one of these days. Chronic Cody needs to come back. Nina, I changed my mind. I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm going to wave at you, Cody. Chronic Cody in the house. Pony Boy in here. You're not 155. Quit lying. Let's see what else. Corey was in here. C. Jeremy. What's up, guys? Mark. Oh, I'm covering up the camera. See, I unfortunately have a job where I can't have a camera phone. So this is my work phone with all my matchups on it. And this is my weekend phone. What's up, Butch? My cousin. I never get to hear from you, dude. Logan. Oops. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, hey! I switched the camera around. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll figure out how to do this. Boom! I'm back. Brickhouse. Brickhouse needs to come out too. Man, I am so disappointed that match that you had with Riot got deleted. It never got recorded. That was a great match, Brickhouse. Both of you guys really improved. Okay, Gash says we should let Pony Boy fight in the tournament. All right. Oh, Pony Boy, come. Yeah, you're going to get on that wall, bro. I know you are. You're what, 3-0 now? Hell, last fight you did 2 matches. Quit taking all the heavyweights over to Brave House, though. We got to have guys for you to fight. Oh. Yeah, I know I'm a nerd. I hear it all the time. You know my wife, Nina. All right. Fighters, people coming out, whatever. You guys should know the rules by now. No drinking. No excessively bad language during filming. No filming with your own phone. Cameras are fine. You have to get 8 wins, Dylan, to get on the Wall of Fame. Or we also have a section for quickest knockout and quickest submission. So if you can beat Gumby's time of 68 seconds for a submission, or beat Arm & Hammer's time of 3.72 seconds for a knockout, well, you can get yourself on that wall. Unless you're staff. If you're involved with us staff-wise, like I still got to put our referee and a couple other people on the wall. Turtle, what did you miss? You missed your matches, but you already know who you're fighting. So you didn't miss much. You already got 2 matches. You're fighting, let's see if I can remember their names. Tiny T and what was your main match? Hollywood. So yeah, you got the 2 matches there. But that's how you get on the wall. Staff, sponsor, 8 wins, or quickest knockout or submission. I'll be honest, guys. I don't ever see anybody beating that knockout of Arm & Hammer. I mean, it was timed perfectly. And you know what? I went back and watched that fight, guys. Look it up. It's on our YouTube channel. It is Boombox versus Arm & Hammer. Now, I thought when I first watched this video... Oh, keep the noise down for the intros. Hey, constructive criticism. I love it. Oh, crowd noise? Is that what you're saying? Hey, some of these videos that we're posting on YouTube are also older videos. Come out and train with us. Some of these videos we're posting are old. My intros are getting better, I think. I still get a lot of crap from people online about it, but I honestly believe that I'm getting better at it. I just need to think about it less and just flow with it. But yeah, you're right, Pony Boy. I don't think anybody's beating that. So yeah, I'm re-uploading all of our old fights, guys. They all got taken down off of YouTube. Yeah, but we're going to make sure and keep them on our channel so the fighters can always go back and look at them. Yeah, he probably did mean the crowd. We take care of that now. I think if you watch our last fights, we did a pretty good job of crowd control. And that's what I mean with jobs, guys. How about I go through that right now? Okay. I'm going to go through the jobs that we need done at the show. So this is what I do when I don't have anything to do at work, which has been a lot lately, you know. But I go through and I write down all this stuff and I plan these events. Yeah, Dylan, you're right. There is a lot of people that talk crap online. I take it with a grain of salt, you know. Sometimes I'll listen to constructive criticism because it can help me. But, you know, other times it's just talking shit, you know. So it's like I don't entertain that. But I do stick up for fighters. If somebody goes on there and talks crap about... Yeah, that notebook looks familiar. If somebody's on there talking crap about any of the fighters, even if it's somebody in our organization, I don't take kindly to that, because in the end, you guys are the ones getting in there. You guys are the ones getting in there, you know, risking it all for free, and that shows a lot of courage to be able to get in the ring. So when somebody starts talking crap about you online, I usually jump on them and block them or tell them that they're full of shit. You know, I really don't take kindly to it. I stick up for all our fighters. All right, so some of the jobs that we got for the event. I need a parking attendant. Very important. We have to stack cars to keep the traffic from getting out too far. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it does, because it keeps my neighbors happy. Keep my neighbors happy, we can keep doing this. No peeing out by the cars. Please don't do that. So I need a parking attendant. They're pretty much going to be dedicated to getting the cars situated and parked. It's going to be mainly towards the beginning of the show. Once everybody gets there, you know, they're already going to be parked. And at that point, people are already going to be knowing where to put their cars based on where all the other cars are. 9 o'clock show up. Actually 9:30 show up, guys. 9:30. Unless you're helping with the event for jobs, then I'll say 9 o'clock. Please don't show up before 9 o'clock. If it's 9:05, that's fine. But don't show up at like 8:45. I don't want to be like sitting there, eyes glazed over, full of sand from Mr. Sandman, drinking a cup of strong coffee, trying to get ready for the day, and then people rolling up in my driveway and I have to deal with people before I've had my coffee. You don't want to deal with me before I've had my coffee. Okay, I need 3 people for security. Keep in mind, some people have already come at me, or I've already given some of these jobs out. So Russ, Dangerous, Nate, Mel J. I think I've given you guys some of these security jobs. You know, we can always have a couple more. No, don't show up at 6:30. No. I'm going to buy a gate. I'm going to take up a fundraiser for a gate just to keep people like Dylan out. We need somebody dedicated for weigh-ins. So what that's going to do is they're going to be preset matches, guys. But when somebody comes in and weighs in, they have to be close to that weight. I need you people to stay within 10 pounds of their opponent. So if somebody comes 10 pounds heavier than they said, then we're going to have to find them a different match unless their opponent's okay with it. So a person doing weigh-ins is very important, and they're going to do the weigh-ins on the page with their waiver. When you guys are filling out your waivers, I want you to put your fight name and your weight and your height. Whatever's listed on there, I want you to fill all that in. So somebody's going to be making sure that all the waivers get signed. That means that if somebody shows up to fight late, and we've already done all the waivers and everything, I want you to get a hold of that person with the clipboard and say, like, hey, you gotta sign this waiver before you fight. Very important. Riot in the house, scrapyard. So yes, we will have somebody doing waivers, another person doing weigh-ins. I want somebody that double checks the waivers too. So that can be somebody that just looks over everything, quality control, making sure everything's good. COVID check-in station. We are having a COVID check-in station. You're going to get your temperature read, answer some questions. Speaking of COVID, I want people to wear masks. You know, it's not that out of the ordinary, and this is until the whole COVID thing gets lifted. We're trying to comply. You know, we don't want to, regardless of what your opinion is on this whole thing, we just want to eliminate the possibility of spreading anything, okay? We need obviously our people for medical. So we're going to need medical 1, 2, and 3. You know, the more people medically qualified, the better. And if you are there and you're medically qualified, get a hold of me or one of the other medical staff. Our referee, Derek, is medically trained, so he would be one to get a hold of too. I'm gonna need what's called a runner. Okay, so a runner's basically gonna be like, hey, I need you to go grab this. I need you to go grab that. Take care of stuff like that. A door operator for our cage. I know. Okay, but fighters get locked in there at break time. Super important that door is opened up to let the corners in at every break and then locked again at every break. So you get front row seat. You get to stare into the cage through the doorway, which is open. I mean, there's no plywood there or anything. So you got like the best seat in the house just about. I mean, besides the referee and cameraman. We need, let's see, a timer. We have a timer that we bought, but we need somebody to learn it while they're there. Whether or not we use it, we might just use the manual for now until we get good with the digital timer. But that's going to be important. Judges 1, 2, and 3. If you've judged before, get a hold of me and say, I want to judge. And we will probably make you a judge. Corner. If you have fighting experience, hand wrapping, that kind of stuff. Oh, thanks, Dylan. You need to see it in person. Somebody that can corner fighters. You know, if you're from a different fight group and you're out there, I know Brave House has always been really cool about helping out with cornering people. You know, that goes a long way. That really helps us out. Sometimes fighters come out and they come out by themselves and they don't have anybody. But I would prefer them bring at least one person out. So hand wrapper, that can also be corner. We got a referee I got as a job on here, and that's of course Derek Binford Gimp, our referee, still coming out. He is. If you've got any questions at the show, get a hold of him, get a hold of me. Any of the people that you've seen at the show before. Paul's usually a good one, but Paul won't be out there. He'll be in Arizona. The three of us kind of run everything. And then we need camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. So Pete's coming out. I still believe Pete's coming out. I haven't heard anything different. We might throw our GoPro up at a different angle. And the reason for that is, hey, later, buddy V. Get some rest for your match. The reason we might do a camera number 3 is just for our YouTube, for the fighters to have extra footage of their fight before the fights get put up on YouTube. Matchmaking, if somebody has a lot of knowledge about our group, the fighters, the people that sign up, and have done matchmaking before. Mel J working as a corner. Mel J will probably be security. Interviewer. Okay, Buddy V, I know you're probably gone, but I really enjoy your interviews that you do with the fighters. That's some good stuff. Fight Team 206. Again, I really love your interviews. Please bring out your interview stuff and if you're a fighter, get in there and get some interview time. Get some interviews done, guys. Get your name out there. Get some exposure. I want to put this stuff up on my YouTube. I want you guys to get noticed. Also, fighters. Yeah, I know this is some good Q&A. You know, this is a good idea, Dylan, because when I got a topic like this that people want to see, it gets a lot of people drawn in here. So, anyway, guys, fighting. If you're fighting an MMA match and you throw a head kick, I will use that head kick as a thumbnail, and I can almost guarantee that it'll get more views than any other video. Just, I don't know why, but people see a head kick in a video. It don't even matter if it's a head kick knockout. They just want to see like somebody's leg up over their head throwing a kick. I don't know what it is, but that's what people want to see. Case in point, I just, who was it? Nanu Strong. I posted his video on our YouTube a while ago, and it didn't do that great. And then I posted the video a couple days ago with, I took a shot of the head kick that he threw in the video, and it's just like blowing up. But it gets people to watch the videos, guys. Now, I forgot. I got a bunch of stuff in here. So some of the stuff is things that I need to do. Some of the stuff that... These are just like things that I put down, guys. So, practice your intros, everybody. I need to practice my intros. I think I'm going to write stuff down ahead of time. But, guys, you got like 10 seconds to talk to everybody on YouTube. And I don't know whether your fight's going to just go on my boxing match. Can I do MMA too? Yeah, you can do MMA too. What's your weight? Sorry, I don't got your guys' fight names and your actual names together yet. So you guys comment in here. But try to think like, what do you want to say that's something that might be important to people? I mean, you're fine to just say fire chicken, scrapyard, let's get it. That's fine. But I mean, if you want to be like, you're 215, you want 215, let's see, could be up too much. Hold on, let me see here. You want to do 215. I'm a boxing match. If I can find you somebody for 215 at that, I can definitely get you somebody. So let me know after your match, okay? So, yeah, practice your guys' intros because that's what people are seeing before they see you fight. Let's see. We're going to have water for the fighters, guys. Yeah, so I make sure and really take the time and pick good thumbnails out, because this is like me trying to put forth the best thing I can. You know, I'm trying to put the most effort into it I can. You know, we put a lot of time into filming this stuff. What's up, Brendan? We put a lot of time into filming this stuff and setting it up. So, I mean, why not spend 30 more seconds on making a nice thumbnail for it? So that's what I'm doing for you guys. We're going to have water for the fighters, corners or whatever. We'll have that. Again, we're having a chili feed. It's free. It's donation. I'll have a donation cup out. You guys are free to donate to the Scrapyard Fund. It goes towards buying new shirts, you know, buying new bundles of shirts. I do give away shirts for free sometimes. But there's a lot of cost involved, flushing out the porta potty. I mean, just anything I need to buy. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. T-shirts. We're going to have T-shirts at the event. They're $25 each. And I got sizes ranging from small to... I think I have one XXX. And I got double X's and extra. I got everything from small to XXX. Weather, I already mentioned that. It looks like it's going to be good. Spectators, if you're going to be a spectator, you need to get a hold of me. If I don't tell you, hey, you can come out, then you're not scheduled to come out, okay? But if you want to come out, you need to get a hold of me, because I'll say yes or no. I know people have come out before, got a hold of me before, and they're like, well, I didn't come out because spectators weren't allowed. I'm like, yeah, but you've been to every show. You know, you are welcome. You just need to get a hold of me. Masks, you know, please wear your masks. Donations, yeah, donate if you can. Rules, I'll post the rules before the event. Those are super important. Wall of Fame, we talked about that. Bathroom, we do have a bathroom. Neighbors, please respect our neighbors. Very, very important. Please carpool if you can. We have limited parking, and that goes with keeping our neighbors happy. No alcohol. Absolutely no alcohol. No shots of Fireball in your pocket. No twisted teas. None of that shit. So, people, listen to me. These rules are put in place, and if you can't respect the rules, you're not going to be welcome out here. Rules are what keep us from getting shut down. Rules are what makes it so we can keep doing these. Think of all the people, if we got shut down because somebody did something stupid, think of all the people that watch us on YouTube that wouldn't be able to watch us anymore. And that's messed up. So, please respect me. Just because I'm nice doesn't mean I'm going to let people get away with shit. I've actually kicked a couple people out of the group because they cannot follow the rules. So, all right. No alcohol. No one in the house. You're not allowed in my house, guys. Sorry. You know, if you need your mouthpiece formed, you should form it beforehand. If you think you're going to lose your mouthpiece, buy 2 mouthpieces and form them both in boiling water to your teeth. You need that before you come out. Okay? I don't want to have to let people come in my house and form their mouthpieces every time. Okay? So, yeah. Okay, I don't need to talk about that. Pre-fight interviews. You can do, if you guys want to do like a pre-fight interview before the weekend, get a hold of me. If you're fighting and you want to do like a video pre-fight interview, or send me a video, maybe I can put out some questions and you guys can answer them. Then I'll make a video and put it out before the fights. The quicker you get those to me, the quicker I can video edit them and put them out. You know, Fight Team 206, or not Fight Team, I'm sorry, Heart in the Fight did a really good job on ours last time, but they are doing fights for, I think, pound for pound, or maybe it's Street Beefs West Coast right now. So they can't hit us like every single event. It doesn't mean our fights are not as important as they were last month. It's just that they are one group of people, and they have to do these things for the different branches of Street Beefs. So, post-fight interviews, you know, after you have your fight, if you see Melvin or Buddy V or somebody in there doing post-fight interviews, hit them up. Say, hey, can I get an interview? Chances are they're not going to say no. And it'll go up on our YouTube channel. So, I mean, the more exposure, the better, guys. That's all I can say about that. I'm also thinking about doing a loser's bracket. I hate saying that term, but I mean, it's accurate. And basically, that's my loser's bracket, guys. So if you lose your match in the tournament, I'll put you in the loser's bracket. And maybe we can get the winners of the winner of the loser's bracket to fight in the upcoming months. Maybe to get a title shot, to earn a title shot back. Okay? So just because you lose your match in the 155-pound tournament next weekend doesn't mean that you're not going to get a title shot. I got something on my mouth. It might be like a scratch on my... Oh, I think it's a glare. Is it a glare? Yeah, see, it's a glare. Yeah. It's making me hungry. What else, guys? Alright. So I am going to post this on YouTube also. So I get that some people didn't get their matches. Okay, I'll go through it again, guys. Why not? Everybody that's still on here that hasn't seen their matches yet, we'll do this again for you guys. Remember, if it's wrong, get a hold of me. If something changes, get a hold of me. Jay Gotham versus Rope Pusher, MMA. Golden Hands versus Gallo, boxing. Turkish Assassin versus Samaritan, boxing. Hollywood versus Turtle, boxing. Youngblood versus B-Font, boxing. Neezy Gun versus Reaper, MMA. Hitman Hans versus Seek John 14 verse 6, boxing. War Chief versus Shad Shrugs, that one is not going on. So War Chief and Shad Shrugs are both open to matches. War Chief for MMA, Shad Shrugs for boxing. So if you want to box and you're in the 165 range, get a hold of me. Or if you want a second match and you'll fight one of those guys, get a hold of me. Genchi versus Simo, MMA. Buddy V versus Dilly Monster, MMA 155-pound tournament. Serpentarius versus Boombox is no longer happening. Serpentarius needs a replacement fighter. So that's the 155-pound tournament. If you want to jump in on that tournament, you need to get a hold of me and I will throw you in there. Please, I need somebody in there. Unless I found somebody. I don't know if I found... I don't think I found somebody. I have to look. You can do 3 fights. You're a freaking animal, dude. Oh. Blacksmith versus Doughboy, 155-pound tournament. Solo versus El Perro, kickboxing. Viking Warrior versus Nanu Strong, boxing. Pitbull versus J-Pipes, MMA. Rockadilly versus Anubis, MMA. Real Lion versus Brass Knuckles, boxing. Mark 10 versus Stripling Warrior, MMA. Maybe Me versus Snowy if he wants to box. Turtle versus Tiny T in boxing. Are you doing post fights just as... Are you going to post fights just as a normal post? The fights are going to get posted on YouTube, whether it's going to be on our YouTube or Main Street Beast branch. I still got to talk to Scarface about where we're at with the... Shad Shrugs is not... Oh, yeah, Shad Shrugs will do boxing. Hey, Gary, that's fine, man. If you want to get in 3 matches, you know, I'm fine with that. Shit, man, dude, you're going to be on the wall before anybody. But, yeah, I'm going to be posting them on the YouTube channels, guys. I'm not going to be posting them on here. I'm not going to be doing a live feed of the fights. Basically, when we do that kind of stuff, then it takes away from the views on YouTube. Oh, man. Ponyboy's getting, he's getting a little nervous. He did 2 last time, and now you're wanting to do 3. You're showing him up. Yeah, man. Tiny T, it's going to be some good matches. Good matches. All right, guys. Q&A time. If you got anything... Hey, Dylan, if you were involved with, like heavily involved with the group and got on, like the staff portion of it, it does take a little bit of time and commitment because like there's still a couple people that haven't got up on the wall yet, maybe because they're kind of newer, but I want to get them on the wall. Anyway, Q&A time, guys. If you got anything you want to ask Fire Chicken, now's the time to do it. There's some stuff I can't talk about because I don't know all the details of yet. I will do my best to answer what you have to say, and I'll still acknowledge your question, you know, if you want to ask it, but speak now or forever hold your peace. I know somebody's got to have something. I probably missed some stuff too, guys. Oh, hold on. I'm down for 3 fights. Yeah, I know, man. I know. You'll be a legend. You'll be a legend, man. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm covering up that. Okay. I want a participation trophy in this video. Oh, man. Okay. I could steal one of my buddy's trophies up there and give it to you. I gotta give it back. No knees to the head. Can I kick people on the ground? You can kick people on the ground, but not in the head. No, no soccer kicks. Hey, what's up, man? I haven't seen you for a while. I've been kind of not doing the car stuff lately, so plan to move titles for boxing in the future. Yeah, we do. We are gonna have more, guys. When you guys show interest in wanting to fight in like, okay, so I've got a fair amount of people at heavyweight. I got a fair amount of people at like, I just have to start looking at people's records and see how many people are involved in that, and I can say, okay, we're going to do a title match for this weight. So we are going to do other title fights, guys. It's just that the 155-pound MMA and the 155-pound boxing were the first ones that I felt like we had a big enough group for. But it's also looking like 170-ish is a hot spot now. We might do boxing, or we might do MMA in that also. So when I got sent to Virginia for a trip, Dylan, let me back up here. I've been involved with Street Beef since, not involved, but I've been watching them since like 2015. I've been into martial arts since like 2004. So the street fighting aspect with the rules and stuff, I did sanctioned MMA about 10 to 12 years ago, but it's always kind of been an interest of mine, is like seeing people fight. Yes, you can, Austin. Get a hold of me. I thought I already told you could. Oh, maybe that was last time. Anyway, the aspect of it, but the rules, being able to protect the fighter, street fights are cool, but the fact that you could get hurt, like your head busted on the cement, man, that's just not cool. So why not give people an environment where they can come out, get matched up with somebody an even amount of skill, and in a safer environment than on the street. So what happened was I got sent to Virginia. I fought over there twice. Fire Chicken versus Deadpool, Fire Chicken versus Steady Eddie. Look them up on YouTube. I fought for them twice. I came over here. My coach Pata said, "Hey man, why don't you build a ring in your yard? We can use it to train. We can, maybe do some fights out there." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I like that." Well, Pata moved away to moved out of state, and when COVID hit and I had some time at home, I built a ring in my yard, guys. I did it all myself. I dug the holes, I put the posts in, I concreted them, I put the bungees up, I went to Home Depot and I bought all the stuff, and I just made it, and then I started clearing stuff out, and then I went and bought a $300 camera, and I had one of these guys, Dylan, you know these, and I would sit and I'd be like fire watching, right? Okay, not officially fire watching, because you can't do that during fire watching, but whatever. And I would be sitting there and I would just write stuff down, like, this is what I need. This is what I have to do. This is the next step. This is some of the stuff I need to be able to run a backyard fight organization. I started my YouTube channel. I started my Facebook group. We were Scrapyard Fights, and we had a little bit of traction going, but we weren't Street Beefs. I didn't want to step on their toes or anything. Okay, right here, guys. Steven, War Chief, he needs a fight. 165 MMA, he's experienced. If you want to fight him, step up. Who wants the smoke? So anyway, I built this ring, and we planned our first fights for July 25th. Well, I called up Scarface on the phone. I said, "What do you think of Street Beef Scrapyard?" He loved the idea. It showed that it showed incentive that I was already building a platform, that I was serious about it, that I wasn't just talk, that when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And I did. Armin is busy, but that would be a good match. Armin has a match coming up, Corey. So anyway, we officially changed to Street Beef Scrapyard, and we've been Street Beef Scrapyard ever since. So, and I'm loving doing this, people. I love just about everything that goes along with it. You know, with all the positives, of course, there's going to be negatives. There's the shit talkers on YouTube. There's having to deal with issues amongst fighters. Some of it's not that great, but you know, it's all part of it. I feel like I've lost a couple friends over this thing just because I don't know, maybe some jealousy issues or something, but I'm still the same person, guys. I haven't changed. I really feel like, you know, respect what we've built, that we put all our time into, and respect my house, respect my rules. Just because you're a friend of mine doesn't give you the right to just blatantly disrespect me and everything that I've built. You know, so don't think that you're just going to come in and like, you know, get away with stuff and I'm just going to let it roll because I know you. Not cool. You know, when I tell one person something, I got to hold that true for everybody. If I say, "Hey, you guys, one plus one, you guys are a plus one," I can't go and tell some people like, "Yeah, I'm going to make an exception for you," or whatever. I got to hold true to that kind of stuff because I got to stay true to my word. You know, if I tell you something, then I got to have you know that you can trust me when I say it. And I believe that that's really important in life, that if you can always be honest with everybody, then you know, people will respect you more. A real friend doesn't disrespect. That's true. You know. Gary fight 3 people at a time. Man, you might get him to do it. But, you know, you guys that are supporting us, I mean, say it louder for the people in the back. You guys supporting us, I mean, it just makes me so happy. And I'm thankful that you guys are doing this for us. There's no way that I could have done this on my own. No way. I mean, we got a team of people. We got people that volunteer, and I try to give back as much as I can. You know, we can't pay fighters because that's illegal. But you know, I try to do like drawings, and I try to do like giveaways, and I try to once in a while I'll give away a T-shirt, or you know, I try to like put up extra bonus footage or stuff like that. So, you know, I'm always trying to do more for the fighters because that's in the end the fighters are the ones putting their health and well-being on the line, and I believe they deserve the most amount of attention and respect. But I mean, I deserve some respect too because I'm, you know, running the show and stuff. I'm gonna be in Shroud's corner. Is that okay, Steve? Yeah, that's fine, Corey. That's cool, bro. But Shrugs doesn't have a match right now, but he's still welcome. You and him are still welcome to come out. And Len's going to come out too. I haven't seen Len. If somebody wants to tag Len Hicks and get him in on this, because I did need to ask him something. Let's see, where do we donate? Buy a T-shirt. Well, if you want to donate, I have a Cash App, but I also have a PayPal. My PayPal is firechicken76@gmail. And I have to look at my Cash App. I don't ever use Cash. I use it for some stuff. Normally when people don't have PayPal. But let me look here. Cash App. It's bad that I don't know. So it's Scrapyard Fire Chicken is my Cash App handle. If you want a shirt, you got to pick it up at the show, and I would say just give me cash at the show. But if you want to donate to the Scrapyard, those are the 2 donation funds. Yeah, I'm. Who's asking? So the goal of this is to just keep doing it, guys. I would just like to keep building something and having people recognize us as being a spot where fighters can come out and do this kind of stuff. And it's not, I can't legally pay fighters. That's it's illegal. Amateur fighters, MMA, boxing, you don't get paid. You know, the more money I make, hold on, Cash App, hold on. I think it was Scrapyard Fire Chicken. It's Scrapyard Fire Chicken is the Cash App. Scrapyard Fire Chicken. Basically, you know, the more I make off of this, the more stuff I can do for the group, like giveaways. Man, I would love it if I could give away like a pair of boxing gloves every month or something like that. I don't remind you fighting. Shrugs, bro. Don't put stuff in people's heads. I think Turtle can handle himself against anybody. Anybody that's fought Golden Hands, in my opinion, can fight anybody. And I will say Rashad Shrugs is a great boxer. I think he's in here. I see, maybe. I thought I saw him. He's a good boxer. But Turtle's a good boxer too. A decent, like you can get a pair of Hayabusas for around from $50 to $100, roughly. Yeah. Hey, Dylan, if you ever want to come out and train a little bit and learn a little bit, I can teach you some stuff. I got a good spot for it, you know. Golden Hands different. Yeah, Golden Hands is a champ for a reason, guys, but yeah. You know what? Stay confident in your abilities. Corey, I'm going to say this to you. I've been boxing with you and working with you since you started boxing out here. And I can tell you that you've gotten a hell of a lot better since you started. Don't let it go to your head, but you need to be confident in your abilities. Definitely, man. I'm trying to read these, but my fingers are getting in the way. Golden Hands. Oh, yeah, Gary. Yeah, you do spar with Golden Hands. I want to spar with Golden Hands. I want to spar with Turtle. Dude, you guys, come on, man. Get in there with me. It's just sparring. I know people get in there and they're like really soft and stuff. They're like, oh man, I don't want to hit Fire Chicken. Dude, come on. If you seen what my coach put me through when we were training, I mean, black eyes like every freaking day, bloody lips, freaking nose crooked. Dude, I've had the crap beat out of me. I mean, I'm good to spar, guys. I think my defense is also like decent enough that I can get in there and do some sparring. So, oh, guys, any other questions? But basically, Dylan, yeah, I just want to keep this going. I want to keep building on what we've built and you know, make a good name for ourselves. I would like to be able to get some names out here, like some UFC fighters. Speaking of which, guys, coming up, we might have a UFC fighter, a legend, a Hall of Famer come out in the coming months. And I'm not going to give you more information about that. The name Fire Chicken came from the Pontiac Trans Am. I've had a Trans Am, a Firebird, since my first car, and the bird on the hood is considered a fire chicken. That's a slang term for it. And so when I started fighting, that's the name I went with when I did MMA back in 09 to 2011. That's the name I used, was Fire Chicken. And it's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be like, man, what's this guy got a name like Fire Chicken? What's he going to do to me? That's the point. It's supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to make you scared. I do my talking in the ring. I don't talk shit outside the ring. I don't try to get people riled up. I use my fists to solve those issues. And to me, you know, fighting, it's completely not related to anger. It's hard to, if you're newer to fighting, you might not get that. But I don't feel any anger towards anybody when I got those gloves on. You know, and in fact, if somebody pisses me off, like outside of the ring, my first thought is not to fight them. It's 100% not to fight them. I don't want to fight people outside of boxing. You learn to respect other people's ability too. Like, you never know. You get in a traffic confrontation. You never know like what they're gonna have, what they know. You just never know. So yeah, man, like that stuff I don't associate with anger or anything like that. I'm not gonna go pro, man. I'm too old. There was a time that I could have went pro, I think, that if I would have devoted more time. But the pro game isn't for everybody. You know, ultimately, I like to be able to keep doing what I'm doing. And if I were to go pro, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I would like you guys to... hold on. Get an extra month. We could train that well, Golden. I'm fighting Golden Hands in March for sure. It makes me happy to hear you say that, Corey. Just train hard, man. You know, make whoever you're training in, if it's Lynn, let him push you as hard as he can. Like, don't give up. I mean, work the hardest you've ever worked for anything. Just make this your number one priority. Don't let people get in your head, tell you you're not good enough, anything like that. Believe in yourself. George Foreman retired at 48. I get that. I ain't George Foreman, though. I just do this because I love doing it, guys. I love getting in the ring with people. I love sparring. I love all the stuff that goes along with it. So you fighters know that boxing and jiu-jitsu, this stuff's like a chess game. And to go against somebody for the first time, you don't know what their strategy is. You don't know what kind of weapons they bring. And you get to test yourself and see how what you've learned works against them. So that's why I like to spar people after, like, you know, I wanted to spar Pookie and I went out to Brave House. I wanted to spar Pony Boy and all those guys. It's because I wanted to see, like, hey, I've seen these guys fight. I want to see how my stuff that I've learned stacks up. Like, how does it work, you know? Yeah, it's better than playing Street Fighter or Tekken. You know, how's this stuff work against other people? How's my kind of... I'm not going to say it's unique, but I mean, my type of style is different. Yeah, that's true, Jake. I'd spar you, Jake, but man, I don't want to get hit with one of those trucks. I sparred Pony Boy, and geez, man, he lit me up. Geez. By the way, I just put out Pony Boy's video the other day. I think it was yesterday. That was Want Less Con versus Pony Boy. I wish I could hear from him. Want Less Con, if you guys know him, the guy from Beltucky. I would love to have him come back out. God, guy was like 6'7" or 6'8", like 325 pounds. Freaking monster. We got a ring to facilitate him now. Oh, what's up, Erica? Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, Erica, you and Vince. Still waiting for you guys to come out. By the way, guys, if you're fighting MMA, maybe wear a rash guard. I'm just saying. It's turf, and it's better than people think, but you can get turf burn. Hey, man, that was fun, Pony Boy, but I got a big family, and it's super hard for me to get out there. I hope this summer that you can bring a crew out here and maybe do a training session in the cage.
Hey, don't scream like that.
Yeah, could do that. You know what happened, Dylan, last time? Buddy V made a gift basket with all of his, with a whole bunch of stuff in it. It was beautiful. I loved it. And he just raffled it away. I might do something like that this time, guys. And he gave it to Performance of the Night. Pony Boy is running it again when Pony Boy wants to run it again. He's taking a break from this event. So I got to find some heavyweights for him. But I got a couple in mind. Anybody you guys want to see come back that's fought before? Who's some of the fighters that you've seen in the past? Hey, we've been out of town all weekend, just getting home tomorrow. Oh, we're not, Erica, I was talking about the party tomorrow. Animal, I haven't heard a single word from Animal since the fights last time. So, I don't know if he's fighting ever again, if he wants to fight ever again, if he's training, I don't know. Nanu Strong is fighting this next weekend. I will try to find somebody for you, Pony Boy. I haven't heard anything from Milkman. Jay Gotham is fighting next Saturday. Animal said he's fighting in March? Well, okay. That's fine. I need him to get a hold of me, talk to me about it. This is how it works, you guys. If you want to fight, get a hold of me. Actually, you know what? If you sign up in the sign-up sheet, that's all what you're supposed to do. Okay? You sign up in the Isaiah's not fighting this time. He's going to fight next month. Yeah, you do, Erica. I'm over at, you know where I'm at right now, right? Erica, you know where I'm at? No, it's not always the 27th of, who's fighting? Nanu Strong, jeez. Don't even start, Dylan. You're stirring the pot, bro. Nanu Strong is fighting. Man, you guys are making me work. Viking Warrior. Yes, Viking Warrior. If you see this, make sure you get a hold of me so you know you're fighting. You did sign up to fight. Okay, it's not the 27th of every month. It's the last weekend of every month, guys. Sometimes it's the second to the last. It just depends on which one I pick. But this one is the 27th. So, if I were to try to find a calendar, find one on my other phone here. So if I pull up, I can give you a good idea of what I'll give you guys a good idea of what the schedule looks like for next month, okay? Okay, next month it looks like February. All right. Next month looks like, is it the 27th again? Wow. So next month it can be on the 20th or the 27th. I haven't decided yet. So next month will be on the 20th or the 27th. Daylight savings time changes. Great. More daylight. Fuck yeah. Yes. Yes. St. Patrick's Day. And then in April, Scarface is coming out. April Scarface is coming out. And I believe we picked the 24th for Scarface to come out. Okay. The thing about April, though, is I know there's going to be a lot of people that want to come out and meet Scarface, but I'm going to have to really be strict on who's coming out. So it's just I don't want to overpopulate the fights just because Scarface is coming out. It's going to be kind of a smaller, not smaller event, but more of a closed event, everybody. Who is Golden Hands fighting? Gallo. He's fighting Gallo. You can find these names by going into our sign-up group. But when I asked people who they want, who Golden Hand said he wanted to defend his title, and we didn't have anybody for the title defense. So keep that in mind, Corey. I don't know what's going to happen if Golden Hands doesn't win his fight Saturday. You might be fighting an opponent you don't know. Keep that in mind. So I'm trying to pull up the... Okay, I'm pulling up the fights, guys. Okay, I got everybody's information here. Weights and all that stuff. It's in the events section. I know it's always hard for people to find, but... I don't remember where he is. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Okay, Gallows signed up, yeah. Oh, let me see here, Dylan. I don't think this is the longest one. I've done some Kicking It with Chickens on YouTube that were really long. But you guys get into talking with me and keep me engaged and asking me questions. I mean, I'll just keep doing these. I'll just keep going. Yep. So, okay, guys. Nobody watched those ones. I know. I'll put this up on YouTube also. So everyone's gonna be like, who's he talking to? Who are all these people? Because they're not gonna see all the messages between me and you know, all that stuff. But I guess they'll hear me answer some of this stuff and ask the questions first. So, all right, guys. So I need to get off here because I got to post this up on YouTube so that everybody on YouTube can see what's going on. And again, personally message me with any questions, concerns, complaints, critiques, whatever you got. I will try to help. And I think I covered everything in this video ever. So, all right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my weekend, and then, you know, we'll get back to it. Monday, I'll probably drop a video or two tomorrow. I'm trying to drop two videos a day, but they are taking a little bit of time to edit because I'm putting... Check them out. Check out the ones I've been putting up lately, guys. They're older videos, but I'm re-editing them and putting like drone footage and stuff in some of them. So, you know, you might like the editing that I'm doing on these ones. So, anyway, Fire Chicken out.